Hello guys and welcome back to my dining room. Hi everybody, look, we have another story today. Is a worry worrying you? Let's take a look, shall we, Llama? The title of this book is a Worry Worrying You? The title or the name. This book is by Frida Wolf and Harriet May Savitz. They are the authors. The author writes the words. That's right. The author writes the words. Let's say it together. The author writes the words. The author writes the words. And don't forget about the illustrator, Miss Kayla. Oh no, we can't forget about these wonderful pictures. The illustrator is Marie Lee, I'm going to butcher her last name, Tuniri. And she is the illustrator. She draws the pictures. All right, let's take a look at what we have. Is a worry worrying you? Do you ever have a worry that won't go away? What is a worry anyways? A worry is a thought that stops you from having fun, from feeling good, or from being happy. But don't bother looking for a worry because you'll never find it. It is invisible, but it seems very real. Suppose just 100 elephants came to tea and you discovered you don't have any tea bags. Uh-oh, what will you do with a herd of thirsty elephants? Now that's a big worry. But you can get rid of that worry by offering the elephants some lemonade instead. You can feel tired from a worry, or sad, or sick. A worry can feel like a heavy sack is on your back, only it isn't there. Suppose a gorilla at the park borrows your skateboard and doesn't return it when he said he would. You give yourself a stomach ache because you are sure that he will keep it forever. Now that's a worry, but you can get rid of that worry by going up to that gorilla and asking it for it back. Or maybe you can make a deal. You can borrow his rollerblades and you two can skate together. A worry can scare you out of your shoes. Suppose a monster moves in under your bed and you are afraid if you go to sleep it will do something horrible, so you stay awake all night. Now that's a worry, but you can get rid of that worry by singing the monster a lullaby until you both fall asleep. A worry can make a perfect day seem gloomy. Suppose you are ready for your first day of school, but you find out that your new teacher is a bear. What will happen if you forget your homework? Now that's a worry. But you can get rid of a worry by thinking about how your teacher might feel in a new class. You give her a jar of honey to make her feel welcome. Anyone can have a worry. Parents, teachers, brothers, sisters, friends. Suppose Camilla Camel, who is your best friend, is getting ready for a fancy party and falls and scrapes her knee. She is worried that she won't be able to go, so she comes to you for help, but you don't know what to do. Now both of you have to worry. Oh no. But you can get rid of a worry by putting bright pink bandages with yellow stars on her scraped knees. She smiles and goes off to the party while you worry disappears because you helped a friend. A worry is polite. It isn't polite. It has no manners. It doesn't ask if it can enter, it barges in, and it just stays as long as you let it. Suppose Uncle Herman is coming to visit, and you know he'll want to see you, but his voice is loud like as a roaring lion, and it makes you want to run away. Now that is a worry. But you get rid of that worry by remembering that you always have a good time with Uncle Herman because he likes to play board games with you and he doesn't talk so much when you get your checkers out. Here he comes. Most of the time, something you worry about never happens. Suppose you see a rhinoceros walking on the other side of the street. He is so big and so strong. What if you were to cross over and hit you? Now that's a worry. But he is on his way to the store and never even looks at you. A worry is as big or as small as you let it be. Suppose a bald eagle makes a nest in your tangled hair and you think everyone will laugh at you because you have an eagle on your head, or worse, it will build a nest so big that you won't be able to get out of it, or even worse, that it will think you are a baby newborn eaglet and fly away with you, and you will never see your family again. Now that's certainly a worry, but you can stop and worry as soon as it gets started by getting a haircut. And the eagle will have to find another tangle to build its nest. So how you can get out of a worry, once it starts worrying you, you can imagine it away. You can put it in a suitcase and send it packing. You can seal it in an envelope and mail it away. Stand in the corner, let it stand in the corner while you have fun. Hide it in the closet and close the door. Do something else. Take out a deck of cards and don't let it play. Write a story, play with friends, or bake a big delicious cake. Face it and see if it makes any sense. Tell it to go away. Discuss your worry with someone else. Work on the thing that is worrying you. Think of another thought. Remember good times you had. Think about what you are doing and not about what might happen. Replace the worry with a happy thought. Let that worry thought remind you to smile. A worry knows something you should know. You can get rid of a worry anytime you want. It just takes a little practice. Don't worry, you can do it. The end. So, Llama, can you remind our friends what to do if they feel worried? I sure do. I sure can. You put your hand on your tummy. Put your hand on your tummy. And you take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Name your feeling. Worried. I feel so much better. Llama, who can you talk about if you're feeling worried? I like to talk to my mommy or my daddy or a grown-up like my babysitter or teacher. They know what to do to help me make my worry go away. Thanks, Llama. Thanks for helping with our read aloud. Bye, friends. Bye, friends. We'll see you next time.